Day two. So today I want to talk about how perfection rapes the soul. It's a quote that I read many years ago by Marion Woodman. And I started thinking about how, I was raised in a military family. So I'm the eldest of four children, and I was taught at a very young age that you have to be a leader at all times. You have to do everything with excellence. And although my parents obviously did not intend to spin me into perfectionism or people pleasing, proving any of that type of energy, because at the end of the day, what do your parents want? They want you to be your best. They want you to be the best and highest version of yourself. So it's not really intentional, if you will, that we do harm to our children in a lot of cases. But in my particular case, that whole idea of perfectionism can really keep you rooted in feelings of lack and limitation. It's this constant need for approval. That's why you'll hear me say, don't look for approval from outside of yourself. You are your own guru. You are the authority on what's best for you. So I think it's really important for you to get crystal clear about the fact that as an entrepreneur, our responsibility is not to change the lives of our clients from a perspective of telling them what to do. I'm like, get out of here. Of course I would get a call right when I'm recording. Okay, that went away. Sorry about that. But anywho, what I was saying was our job is not to change our clients from a perspective of bossing them around and telling them what to do. Our job is to change their perspective so that they can stop sitting in the seat of their tolerations, right? Because we all have these ideas about how we're supposed to work with people. Our transformational benefit is not that I know better for you, what's best for you. My transformational benefit is to create a sacred container so that you can let go of what no longer serves you, whether that's thoughts, ideas, actions, behaviors, habits, things of this nature. Because as an entrepreneur, what real courage is real courage is saying, you know what? This is not working. My communication skills are poor. My health habits are poor. The ability to be in relationship with someone is not working. Whatever area of your life you're dissatisfied with, that's the initial prompt that says, what am I doing? Why am I stuck in this pattern? Am I afraid that if I shift, I won't have the same friends? Am I afraid that if I shift, I'm going to be with a new group of people? Like as a Black woman, for example, I rarely see other Black people except at church and in social organizations. And I realized, the more money you make, the more you stretch yourself in your business, the higher you climb, so to speak. You're not always going to be in an environment where everybody looks like you. So my attitude used to be build a bridge and get over it. But now I'm like, you know what? There's a benefit in being the only person of a certain culture inside of a group because you get to give truth to your own voice. There's something about being seen, being heard, being understood that gives other people an expansion of their paradigm of possibility. So when you begin to think about whose approval are you seeking? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it a lover? Is it your clients? Like, why are you doing all these things that you're doing? And what I can tell you is that anything that you're doing that doesn't allow you to be yourself without apology is a waste of your time, energy, money, and talent. Attention is your most powerful resource. When you grab somebody's attention, they're in it so that they can hear a new way of stepping out of their problems and into the new life that they want to live. What they don't want to hear is a regurgitation of somebody else's thoughts, ideas, and opinions. So it's really important. I cannot emphasize this enough because as I get older, and by the way, I'm one of those people who's like really happy about getting older, which shocks a lot of people, but I'll be 54 on April the 25th. And here's what I can tell you. There's something beautiful about crossing that threshold of, say, like 47, 48, where you're like, you know what? Whatever you think, that's on you. I'm not going to allow this projection of who I should be or what I should be doing to impact how I move in the world. I was born free and I'm going to die free. And I highly encourage you to really sit down and think about the 50 years, for example, that are in front of me. You know, as my really good friend David says, the 50 years in front of you are not the same 50 years behind you. So you got to let go of the nonsense and get really clear about showing up in the fullness of who you are. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous evening. Bye-bye.